Pisces, as I was tuning into your energy before this reading, I kept feeling the weight of a heavy old gold key in my hand. Well, the kind that is tied with a velvet ribbon on the end. And I saw a very old wooden door in Paris. I feel you're about to open a very exciting new door in your life. We are going to go with that feeling in mind and pull from our French Doors of the Future deck to open up the energies into your reading, and then we will see where it all goes. Are you ready, Pisces? Our first card for you is your door to the future is La Clé. It is in French. We will do our best to translate. There is no equivalent in the Marseille Tarot. But the last part, this card is synonymous with luck and announcing a success. All right, let's see what you need to know about that, Pisces. We're going to dig in deeper with the tarot. So if you're new here, my name is Stella Wilde, your anti-doom, no BS astrologer and tarot card interpreter. This is my sidekick, Bobo, assisting with your reading today, Pisces. Let's pull from the Victorian Romantic Tarot and see what we need to know about this clay. Let us see. We have the Chariot, gorgeous. That's the card of success. We're talking about success. And we have your energy, Knight of Cups, gorgeous. The Two of Pentacles, the Magician, and we have Le Diable, the devil. What is going on with that card? I don't want to end on the devil. All right, so we have the moon. Pisces, so your key to your future is about a choice, about a new direction in your life. Now, this can be personal in your personal romantic life, of course. This could be in your professional life. This could be your life path, some sort of travel you want to do, some way that you want to, tap into what your heart is desiring next, since we have your heart energy showing up here with the Cancer, the Chariot. So let's analyze this because it's pretty significant. So coming into the reading, we have a sense of urgency. Of course, this is a success energy. Also, you can see there's a lot of people in this particular chariot. So it could be that there are a lot of people whispering in your ear, a lot of friends, family, different ideas you have about the direction to move in. This could be a romantic situation with the Knight of Cups, but this also signals to me some new emotional direction you want to move in with your life. Like you want your life to take off in some way, personally, professionally. And the Chariot can be about, well, which way am I going to go? Because there can be options, this road or that road. And what I think is interesting here is we have the Two of Coins, which can be about weighing your options in a very practical way. But also this is about your heart space, the Knight of Cups. So there is an arrival of an emotional change of heart, perhaps, and a weighing of options about what to do. Now, also fascinating is the Magician here. Excellent card of manifestation and stepping into your own personal power and your own desires. And this is a card about the self because it's number one. But here we have in this particular deck, all these people in the Chariot. Who's steering your chariot, Pisces, in making this decision about which way you're going to go? Which door you are opening to your success? This has got to be you. You need to be in the driver's seat of this particular situation. And with this Devil and this Moon card here, it could be that you are maybe torn between, here's this Two of Coins, right? Going back and forth between, do I stay safe with something I already know? Better the devil I know than the one I don't. Do I take the safe road, the safe path to my success? Or do I take a risk on myself, Magician, on my own personal magic and manifestation powers, my own direction I want to go in, my own life force energy, Knight of Cups, the emotional shifts I am making. Do I trust myself to drive my own chariot toward my destiny that is opening up for me something new? Or do I stay stuck in the past in some way? This success, this luck could come through leaving the past behind, leaving a chapter behind that was very emotionally toxic in some way for you, and steeped, I think, in just habits that were not good. It was almost like checking out emotionally from whatever was going on, and just, trying to just deal with it day by day, as best you could with whatever, this represents in your life. So there is something here about not wanting to go back to that, but also that is something that's familiar, but that's not going to bring the luck and the success. What will bring the luck and the success is listening to yourself, this magician, in the way you want to go. But still, there is a process that you are going through here with the Two of Coins where you are reevaluating, you are weighing options. And with these two energies here of the Devil and the Moon, they might be people around you, especially like I was saying, there's people in this chariot who would stand to benefit from you not moving along and trying something else and opening up a new road for yourself, right? It's these people, like they want you to stay stuck because they're still able to use you, draw upon your energy, etc. So this new road that's opening up for you could leave behind some very problematic energy. But here is the thing with this lady here in the Moon card. See how she's puzzled, right? The way her hand is resting on the top of her head. She's like, I don't know. You do know. There's something here for you to really tune in emotionally with and not run away from it or ignore it any longer, because the key is here. The key is here to unlock yourself and free yourself, this chariot, from this situation. And you have the power within you, the magician, to do it. All right, Pisces, let's see how this situation may evolve for you. You're in your chariot. You're listening to yourself. You're moving away from the Moon Devil energy. And let's see where this success is going. This beautiful Knight of Cups, something being offered to you, something changing up your emotional vibe to one that's much more positive, successful, hopeful. Like you're on the road to your destiny. Let's see what might be going on here. We have abundance. Okay, another French deck for you. L'abondance, number 23. And I love this card with the handout. I love it. And it's like the pipeline from the universe showering pentacles upon you. And we have le travail. We have the work. Okay. So this may involve some sort of work situation that's improving for you with the energies we just looked at. But this could also be that you are working on yourself in some way. If this is in regarding to a romantic situation, because you have been working on yourself, you've been moving out of old toxic habits or choosing people who were less than optimal, you've just shifted your vibe, your energy. You can have an abundance of new people coming in that are much better for you. Okay, so that's another way. Always apply the energies to your life. Okay, but I feel like this probably is a career situation because of the magician and also the chariot that we had. Okay, so let's see how these two beauties may evolve for you. All right, abundance and work. There could be an abundance of work, abundance coming from work. Let's see. Pisces. Okay, we have the Hangman, no reversals. And we have you, okay, Queen of Cups. We have the Three of Coins, the Hermit, and the Sun. Gorgeous. So there is a situation here where you have been emotionally very patient. You've been hanging in there with this Hangman and this Queen of Cups. And notice how you're looking at this. There may have been some sort of sacrifice that has been going on in your life recently, within the last year, perhaps, maybe even 12 years, depending on your personal situation with the Hangman showing up here. So and that could be that Devil and the Moon card that we had before, that, you were in this kind of emotional limbo, but also still hopeful. I think with this Queen of Cups showing up, intuitive, psychic, knowing that your time will come, like you kept the faith, even though you were dealing with some heavy stuff, the moon, the devil card, as we were saying, you were looking at this energy, this timeout as maybe some sort of divine timing, which I think it is, spiritual protection, etc. But also you were incubating something, okay? Maybe yourself, because you're showing up here, the Queen of Cups. You were incubating maybe something emotionally, creatively. You could have been working on a secret project while you were still dealing with the moon and the devil situation. And I say that because of the Three of Coins that's in your heart. So you could have been doing something creative with yourself. You could have been writing a book, you could have been building a little business on the side. You could have whatever you're constructing. I mean, making plans. That's another thing with the Three of Coins. Even though you were in this situation over here, you were constructing, you were making plans, you were not just sitting around. Okay? You could have been involved in something very creative. Something that you were doing for yourself alone, the Hermit, something that maybe kept you spiritually sane in some way as you were going through the Hangman situation, being in that cocoon, the timeout, that moon, devil energy. It kept you spiritually aligned, whatever that Three of Coins is. And it could have been just a group of people that you were hanging out with. It could have been a little group of colleagues at work. Remember, there were people in the chariot. Now, I was kind of interpreting them as not a great influence because of the moon and the devil, but there could have been other people around who you would want in your chariot who actually were very helpful to you during this difficult time. But still, you had a season of being very much on your own, dealing with stuff from these energies that are showing up here, this Hermit, Queen of Cups, and the Hangman. But then look, we have this gorgeous Sun card, 6th house of work and well-being. You are coming out the other side from, I feel like kind of almost like a dark night of the soul, and you are successfully opening the door to a beautiful new beginning for yourself. The Sun card, a garden of joy and happiness, travels, new adventures. We had the Chariot before, opening your road up into creative success in some way. Being more known for what you're doing. Again, we're looking at this abundance and work energy. So all of a sudden, instead of being in this timeout energy, we have energy of success. That is the Sun card, gold, abundance. And this is your work house. The 6th house, the Leo, we had the work card showing up. But this is work that comes from your joy, from your creativity, from your heart space that makes you light up and feel good. So I think, and then we had the Magician before also, I think there's something going on here with your creative life force energy and how you're about to use it in the public with creative works, your job, that, yes, can bring you great success. That is the key card, as we said, announcing a success. This is one of the best cards for a success in the whole deck of tarot is the Sun card. But make no mistake about it, you went through some heavy shenanigans to get to this point. And let's see what you don't see coming, Pisces, about this whole situation. Let's tune in with this deck. Not French, but has kind of a French feel to it, I think. All right, let's see. What you don't see coming is some excitement. Mercury in Gemini. Okay, yeah, so like I said, like you might be in the situation right now where you are in that Hangman or waiting for that road to open up with that Chariot. And all of a sudden, yes, the excitement is coming in on horseback. And we just had the Sun card, and we have this beautiful horse that is showing up here also. So Mercury and Gemini. Gemini is always about two things. News will come in very fast with Mercury and Gemini. Gemini is your 4th house of foundations in your life. This could be news that comes to you about your home in some way. Your foundational security, something you're trying to build in your life. All of those apply accordingly to your life. So there could be 2 important messages on their way that you don't see coming. Let's see what we might need to know about that for you. Excitement. We have the Fool and we have the King of Coins. So we have some news about a solid new beginning for you. Now, this could be connected to real estate matters with the King of Coins, real estate investment matters. This could be a boss. This is kind of like boss energy for me also, this King of Coins. Somebody who could be making decisions about money, in other words. The Fool, Uranus, also is in Gemini right now. So this could be news about a door opening, a whole new beginning for you, a travel. We had the Leo, the Sun card, travel energy, the Fool, travel energy, the Chariot, travel energy. So it could be funding to take a trip. It could be the exciting news that somebody's coming to visit you. Also, very possible Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and probably male because it's the king showing up here. This can be about some sort of executive decisions that you have made about your own finances, especially like this fourth house, that maybe something's paying off for you foundationally so that you can have a new beginning. This could also be, since this is your fourth house, we're talking about a travel to a new location you're thinking of moving to. Maybe not immediately, but something for your future that you are planning. Okay, so this is very nice. This is, again, what's going to surprise you. It's going to come out of the blue, the Fool card. You don't see it coming, but it's also very grounded and practical. Even though it may come in with this sense of excitement, I don't think it's something that is just a flash in the pan or just a fantasy. I think it is grounded with this King of Coins energy. And let's get a final message from the universe for you, Pisces, and see what you need to know about this situation. It's very nice. Very nice energies here for you. Let me know in the comments, what's this open road? What is this success? What is this good luck you're going to take advantage of? All right. Our final energy from the universe is la mer, the seaside. Also, this is about being in flow. Very appropriate for you also as a water sign. So, is there a trip to the water, the ocean in your future? This is about your feelings, going with the flow, going also and aligning with your energy, as we have been emphasizing in this reading, listening to yourself and what you want. That Knight of Cups, also that Magician card. I did just look it up in the book real fast, and it is about a boat voyage. It is also about serenity and harmony. So you're going to come to a place of equilibrium and flow and feeling all the good vibes that are aligning with your energy. So Pisces, thank you so much for joining me today. Would love to hear from you in the comments. How are you going to work with these particular energies and draw them into your field of possibility? Because that is what it is all about here on the channel, using the energies, aligning your own emotions with what is possible for you as indicated in the cards today. And if you got value out of the video, want to give it a thumbs up, a share, a like, a hype, all the things. Doing so really helps out my channel, and I thank you very, very much. Love you guys. Take care. I will see you again soon. Stella Wilde, signing out.